However they
You
call
tried it, and that was cute.
it. Let's Thomas been.
Let's say one song roulette.
Oh,
Something
there you
like
go.
that.
There you go.
I'm close.
Some like that.
Yeah, I'm closer than you was. I'll take it.
Man, see, look, see, hating.
I'm just saying. I'm telling the truth.
All right, boom. All right, we are officially live on the pre-show.
All right.
All right, all right, S. Ryder, go ahead and I'll let you take over on the pre-show, and then I'm gonna upload this stuff right quick on the back end.
All right.
So we got I got the timer going 5 minutes on the pre-show. So
Mhm.
I'm just waiting on everybody to come in. Everybody grab a drink. Everybody grab a drink. Sit back. Got some nice topics. Well, I got some interesting topics for you.
Yeah, because I wasn't prepped for anything this week. Last week, I was at least told what my
No,
topic, at least one of my topics this week, you just threw me in the water, so I just think a swim for me.
because it has to be. I want you to just. I don't want you pre.
Dang, I wanted to think about it.
No,
Sometimes you have to. I
no.
had my pen and paper last week. I had little points I had to make sure I said, and I didn't forget. This week, you just on the spot, like
Yeah,
it just,
I didn't do
my
no.
my lucky notebook. It makes no sense this week.
I didn't do no research. I didn't do
I
nothing. This is something.
last week I was so prepared.
Trust me, you're not. Trust me. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a great answer for what I'm gonna ask you. Trust me. Because
I hope.
the first topic, trust me, you're gonna knock it out the park. Now
Let's hope so.
the second one, I think, whew, oh well, we might have some issues. I hope.
I'm gonna stop at the first one. Me. I'm gonna let somebody else take over from there.
Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm.
Last week I was so prepared and organized. I had it all together. Now this week I'm coming in here like, oh Lord, we about to exit.
Oh, just I figured we switch it up. I didn't do nothing. Like I said, I literally thought about this stuff.
What you
What's up?
doing? Eating ice?
No, drinking tea,
Oh, just tea today, huh? Look at you.
changing the weather. You know how that is. 1 minute is
Okay.
cold, 1 minute is hot. You know how it go. What's up, Kimmy?
Hello, Kimmy. Thank you for the shout out. I appreciate that.
Right. We got
I saw
something.
that on my
This.
Instagram. My Instagram.
Yeah. So we're gonna wait. We got a couple of more minutes before we start the show.
So how do y'all actually know how many people are viewing? Very interesting.
I think Zach.
I can answer that for you.
There you go.
There's I guess for y'all, it's y'all probably can't see it, but for me, I have a like a view count on the top left. But to be honest, I hide it because I don't want to be focused on how the numbers during the show because sometimes that might mess with you a little bit. I do look at who reacts to the podcast though. So like a shout out to Justin for the heart reaction on Facebook. So that
Just
way I can give him
while
some
we look, hold up. We gotta clear some things up right quick. Hold up. I want to give a shout out to S Dot, right? We all know who S Dot is, right? I am S Ryder.
Wait, well, you were saying S. Dot Ryder though.
But we gotta no, we can't because
You were saying that though.
yeah, no, I'm S Ryder. Look, from now on,
Gang.
gang. What's up, Jay? I am
Hey, what's
S
up, Talton? Appreciate the like, bro.
I'm S Ryder and Dwayne, that's S Dot. That's the S Dot.
Nah,
That's
you were saying S. Dot Ryder though, so I can understand the
yeah, with the
confusion.
confusion. Like we both dope at doing music, but that's the bro. Like that's the
Yeah,
rap.
but you confusing these people. What you got to make your name up.
Hey, that's why I'm doing it
Your
now.
name is like 8 different things on social media. You gotta pick one and stick with it, big dog. Young Rock, X Ryder,
But I'm
Young
not
Rock.
gonna lie, it's hard to stick to one thing all across the board because everything that you go looking for is taken on one place, is not taken here, is taken there. Trust me, I've learned this struggle myself.
Oh, the
I've learned
viewers
this struggle.
say a bit. The viewers know who S Dot is. If you from New Orleans, everybody know who S Dot is. Everybody know who S Dot is. You got to go follow him on all platforms. Built different. It's on platforms. You'll know who he is. That's family though.
And that boy munching on that ice. No mind.
Yeah, it's
I
tea.
asked
I
him
ain't
was
gonna
he
say
eating
nothing.
ice. He told me it was tea.
It's tea.
I don't know. The way he.
What's up, Bridge?
No mind.
Yeah, won't you see y'all petty, bro? Don't I ain't say nothing when you had your Mary Poppins teacup.
Not the Mary
That's what he gonna
Poppins.
do me. Now I can't even pull it up the rest of the show because people gonna be like, I wonder what that cup looks
Not
like.
the Mary Poppins.
That's down bad.
Yeah, a bit. But everybody know who S. Dot is. I mean, he a dope artist. You know who he is, though. A bit. Like I said, just follow him on all platforms, man. He dope artist.
Got a few more minutes before we get started. But once again, y'all, for those that weren't here 2 episodes ago, this is TayTalks. She also goes by Taylor. Can you give us a short introduction for those that, this might be their first time seeing you?
Right. So my name is Taylor, and I'm in the process of starting my podcast, which is called TayTalks Podcast. But podcast is spelled PODCASS. That's on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I started a podcast first for moms, and then I realized there's so much more that I want to talk about. So then I opened the platform for all subjects, and then eventually I'll trickle down to just my mom circle. But now it's a lot of topics that I want to tackle coming in to get the viewers. So people see that I'm very open, I'm very honest, and no topic is off the table. That's it.
All right. And there y'all go. So that way, we get a proper introduction of those that haven't seen Tay before. And for those that are coming over from Tay's community, my name is ZiggytheBeast. I'm a producer, podcast co-host, and gaming co-host on a podcast as well. I also do gaming on Twitch and Facebook gaming, where we play everything from Minecraft to Borderlands to like you name it. I play a lot of games with people in the community. I like to have fun, and she taking a sip out that Mary Poppins teacup.
Don't have to.
Hey, you might as well embrace it, nah. And me and my bro S Ryder, we go way back to 9th grade. Used to bust him up on that basketball court, hit him with the step back, nets, all that. But I'll let him tell his side of that. I'm not gonna get too much into that. But that's bro for life.
I'm very. And I don't know where we get all these stories from. But I'm
But yeah, go ahead.
Ash Ryder, co-host and writer of the show. Let's Hash It Out podcast. And yeah, man, I got something interesting for y'all tonight. Even Tay kind of mad at me because she's unprepared, she said, which I think she's very prepared.
Not prepared.
You are. Zach not prepared.
Last week,
he didn't even tell me.
Look, that go to show you.
So no one knows. So we just floating.
We all going into this blind. You hear me? But I think we're gonna.
You think it's funny? Look at him.
I'm just saying. We're gonna open some eyes.
Blind, you know exactly what you're saying.
Hey, we're gonna shed some light though.
But also, just as a small disclaimer, there's like a tornado warning going on right now. I'm in Baton Rouge. These two are in southern Louisiana, and if lights flicker, people hop in and out the podcast. Just kind of bear with us. We still trying to provide y'all with some content through this bad weather, so don't question the dedication. Look at that.
Yeah. Yep. Every phone is going off.
You can't make this stuff up. But all right, y'all. My timer just went off. Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right, let's kind of get our last little bit of comments. Bridge said, "Hey y'all, who is S. Dot? S. Dot is a New Orleans artist. He does a lot of great content. Right. So every viewer from New Orleans, shout out to 8-Bit, who also is from New Orleans. Let me get the hoodie on the merch. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. And this is episode what, bro? Episode
7.
Episode I see. After the first one, it's our first episode. Like after that, it's like I lose.
It's episode 7. Yeah, episode 7.
Episode 7. Let's Hash It Out featuring TayTalks, and let's get to it. That is 100% my bad. Let's run it back. Sorry, y'all. See, this is what I'm saying. This is a lot that goes on. We're producing this damn show. I'm gonna just be candid with y'all. I fucked up.
It's all
So
right.
let's
It
try it
happens
again.
to the best of us.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 7 of Let's Hash It Out podcast. I am the producer of the show, ZiggytheBeast, and I am accompanied with my big bro.
That's right.
And we are accompanied with
TayTalks.
TayTalks. And we have a lot to hash out today. Actually, today is one of the first episodes where S. Ryder, he just wrote the show and just felt like not telling no one about it. Not even the producer of the show, so I can type the nice little floaty stuff at the bottom for y'all. Or I guess Tay Pooler. For all we know, today is Taco Tuesday. We might just be talking about tacos all day for all I know.
That's
so,
right. That's what
you
I
know
be
what I'm
saying.
saying?
Hey, tacos, hey, tacos and some margaritas and some alcohol. Do sound
I ain't gonna lie, that do sound good right now.
But
before we get into the show, let's do a little small talk. How are y'all doing?
I'm fine. I'm blessed. I'm glad to be home.
That's what's up, man.
Glad to be here with y'all. I'm glad to see my supporters. I'm glad that Tay was able to come back onto the show. Everybody, see, I tell you no lies, Zig, and Tay think I was lying. Everybody was requesting her to come back onto the show.
Oh yeah. That is factual.
Like that's real
I
fact.
appreciate that, though.
I really appreciate her taking the time out, her busy schedule, her life to join us for a couple of hours, maybe 1 or 2 hours. And I'm just glad she was able to come back on the show. But I'm good though, man.
Stay True said, let's go, Tay. Man, let's go, Tay.
Yep. How y'all doing? Everybody good?
I'm doing good, bro. So, go ahead, Tay. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I mean, other than the storm outside, the phones keep going off, talking about tornado watch and all this other foolishness. But outside of that, pretty bright. Good thing.
Grab that drink and tune in. Yes.
Yes.
So, S. Ryder, go ahead and kick off the intro, bro, and then after that we'll go into the segment. So, kind of give us what was your mindset coming up with these topics, like what's all that stuff.
The topic that nobody knows.
Thank you.
Hey, look, but you can keep us up, man. You ain't gotta single.
Oh no, I'm not going nowhere. Yeah, you good.
I mean, I just really been thinking a lot, man. So I've been having some interesting conversations with a lot of dope people.
Okay.
I've been on multiple platforms with different podcasters and learning a lot about just different people's perspectives, right? So I just really been thinking, and I say, man, these topics here, I definitely got to get Tay on, and I definitely had to get my bro. We had to get her back on. So we gonna go right into it. I'm not even gonna waste no more time. And Taylor, you gonna kick it off because I got a question for you that we definitely gotta hash out.
All right, I'm typing this as you saying it. So what?
No problem. All right, y'all ready?
I'm ready, bro.
As ready as we can be.
We need to hash this out. Is there a difference between cheating and lying?
Yes.
Where you going with this, bro?
Oh, I'm going somewhere with it. A lot of people feel like it's the same thing. People feel like
work hand in hand.
They do. A lot of people feel like it's a different thing. Some people feel like cheating and lying ties in together. Some people think it don't. Me personally, I'm different. I think it's different. But I'll dive into it once I get y'all perspectives on it, because I wanna know. Because I actually had a conversation, but I had to have it with y'all, for real. Because I need to know how is it different. Some people might be saying cheating and lying is the same thing, but people need to know. Some people feel like it's the same thing. Some people think it's different. What is the difference? How do you see it as a difference, Dave?
Well, because cheating, I hate to say, it's gonna piss you off no matter what. Like, somebody cheating, you're gonna be pissed off. But if a person lied to you, that's totally different. Like, a person lying, I could lie and be like, you took the trash out tonight? And he'd be like, yeah. But then he really didn't take the trash out. He tried to wake up before me early in the morning and take the trash out before I know. So that's a different type of being a little upset, or like, why you lied about that? You just told me you didn't, versus cheating. Cheating is a whole another ball field of, just no.
Oh, what? Go ahead. I mean,
No.
I say this: lying, cheating to me is like a physical form of you just like you taking action. Like, cheating to me is like you really decided to take the temptation that you probably was tempted by and to engage into physical, I would say physical transaction with that particular person, whether it was kissing, touching, sex. Lying, you are manipulating that person's mind. Like you said, you can easily say, well, I'm going here, right? But you're actually going to meet somebody. Now, you might not be going to do anything. Some people consider that as cheating because first of all, you lied. Say you was going by somebody like your homeboy. Y'all was going to kick it with your homeboys or whatever, play ball. But you actually went to go meet another woman on the side. But y'all just had a conversation. That's another thing. Do you consider it cheating even if it's not a physical nature between two people, Tay?
So I need something, because I gotta, I be having a comment on stuff. So somebody said, but is it cheating if you are truthful about it? Cheating,
all right, shout out to Bridge.
Cheating. That just means you didn't lie about it. You may have told the truth that, I fucked up, I cheated, but you still cheated. You might ain't lie about it. And you probably definitely didn't tell in the beginning, hey, just let you know I'm about to cheat today. No, that's not how that goes. Or you come home and be like, you know what, I just want to be honest about something, I cheated today. That's not something that just comes out. Like, with time, like a week, days, weeks, or months down the line, but that's not something somebody is about to come up for and say. No. Right. I can say I've never experienced it. I can say I've always had to catch a person, and then when I present my fact sheet, then it's like, oh yeah, well I did, and but it wasn't like that, and then here come the lies. So that's why I say it definitely works hand in hand. But that's not to say that they are the same thing, because it's not. You can lie in a positive way. You can lie and say, no, you don't look fat today, knowing damn well the person look like God knows what. So it's two different levels of, between lying and cheating is a big difference. A lie is a lie.
All right, Zach. What you?
Yeah,
go ahead, Tay.
I think that comments too.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, let's go. What comments you want to read?
My dad used to say.
All right. Raven. Jay Smooth. Jay Smooth says, my dad used to say, if you lie, you'll cheat. If you cheat, you'll steal. If you steal, you'll kill. We've done it all. We've all done it.
Well, I ain't kill nobody, so they going to show that. Well, I'm not going to say that I wouldn't kill nobody, though, so let me just shut up. Because then when I go to court one day, they're going to pray me and be like, yeah, because I remember what you said. So no, I'm going to leave it alone.
So let's look at some of these questions. And also, too, for some of our viewers, if you kind of see me looking around, I'm just making sure all the numbers and everything look right on the back end of the stream. So I am paying attention. Just throwing that out there. Let's see. Bridge said, I was just thinking, like, if you're open about how you operate from the beginning.
That's a difference. And it's not considered cheating if it's understood what your situation is. Now, that's hard to accept when you have feelings and different things involved, but because you may say, okay, we're not in a relationship, but then you still feel like because of the things that you do, the things that you talk about, the person's actions, your actions, that it's still like you are in a relationship and you still expect that commitment.
Right, and that's what I was about to go at. Like, if it's explained from the jump when you meet that particular person, that person might say, "Well, look, I like to talk to multiple people. This is what it is. Now, if you still want to deal with this, just understand where I'm going with it. So you can't be mad and say somebody cheating, even though they might express a certain type of feeling towards you. They still told you from the jump. You disregarded it, or you just say, well, look, I'm the person to change this person's outlook on that type of stuff. That don't necessarily.
And you tried it, and it didn't work.
And it didn't work.
I'm gonna change him.
I'm gonna change him, or I'm gonna change her. And
I'm gonna change her.
Look, it don't even have to be like sex or anything physical. It's just the fact that some people look at it as, even if you're talking, like if they say, well, damn, cheating ain't just physical. Correct.
Right.
Like I say, stay true. Just say what you was just about to say.
Some people look at it as, if you're just talking to another female, maybe the woman that you're with is not able to have a certain conversation that you enjoy. So they probably found another woman that's like, man, she's more, I hate to say it, but let's just call it what it is. They might be like, this woman right here is more deeper than the one I'm with right now, so I like her conversation. Now, some people be like, well, you know what that's going to lead to, Sean? Yes. That's just 95% of the time it can lead to some cheating, touching, oh, I like you, and I want to, but that's you. You as the person have to control it. But I just feel like lying, you're using your words to manipulate somebody into thinking that you're not doing something wrong. Cheating is the physical form. Like, even though that's just me, because I don't see, I'm gonna be very careful, because I know some people.
What's up, T Done?
Cheating is anything you won't tell your partner you did. I agree. I can't knock it.
That's sticky.
Because I'm gonna put it like this to the viewers out there, right? You'll probably say, well, why are you talking to some? Like, I feel like you shouldn't, if that's the person you really have deep feelings for, you shouldn't be trying to go outside looking for something else. Even though you shouldn't, but does that necessarily mean people not doing it? Of course, every day.
Right.
Every
outside
day.
Is open.
Right.
24/7.
365 days. You're right. So, I mean, you're right. Cheating is something that you won't tell your partner, but I mean, what if it's just like, what's the saying, Tay? And women say this, my work husband. Okay. Work husband?
Man,
like,
people really be saying that, bro. I thought that was like a TV show thing.
Before.
A work husband?
Yeah.
That's wild.
We'll go to lunch together. We're my work husband.
So do you consider that cheating?
No.
But she wasn't in a relationship at the time, though, I'm assuming.
All right. But if you're in a relationship and are you married, do you consider that cheating?
Well, if we saying that, then we gonna go to the line and say, as a female, can you have male friends when you're in a relationship?
That's what I'm saying.
But somebody, you can just say that's a friend you hang out with versus that's my work wife. Like, whoa.
Well, I think you consider it more of that, because, like, for me, my work husband was someone who I could talk to about anything. So, like, if something was going wrong with my friends or in relationship or whatever it is that I had going on, not necessarily a relationship, but people I dealt with, I feel like I could talk to them and they can give me a male's perspective of the situation. Just like if you had a real husband, you go home and talk to your husband about the problems that you have.
But then they'll say, like, why he got to be the work husband? Why it just can't be your coworker?
I don't know.
Why that title?
That's just the title that came. My work husband. Because I feel like in regular life, you go to lunch with your husband sometimes, you know. So my work husband. Like, I'm outside of work, but that's my work husband.
But I'm saying, though, like, so that's what I'm saying. Should your work husband, because it ain't cheating if you don't get. I'm not about to play with this man, no, bro. What's up, Evan? I'm not about to play with him. We can kill with our words and deeds. Very true. Very true, Jay.
Yeah.
But
that is true, Jay Smooth.
I'm just saying, though, like, I mean, should your work, where do you know what line not to cross as far as like letting your work husband know more than, you know, say like you might tell your work husband something more details than your husband at home. Is it because, I mean, is it because your husband at home really don't
But that's
understand
just
it?
that's just like every friendship and relationship is different. That's just like I can talk to one friend about one situation that I can't talk to another friend about. Because you know how people mind frame is, like some people, I hate to say it, you may have a friend where you feel like they sneak be hating on me on some stuff. And then you may have another friend that you be like, well, this friend I know I can tell everything and they gonna give me their honest opinion. And then you have another friend you may go to that's a yes man that you know for a fact you gonna go to them because you only want to hear, nah, you wasn't wrong, and yeah, they wrong for that. It wasn't you. So it's different people that I hate to say it, you call for different things. Like for me, I'm the friend that people call when you most likely gonna be mad once I get finished saying what I'm saying, because I'm gonna just give it to you raw and uncut. Like I'm not gonna paint a picture. It's just gonna come out, and you're gonna be like, and sometimes I say stuff and I'll be like, ooh, maybe you shouldn't have said that, or maybe you shouldn't have said it like that.
Zach, where you stand at? I haven't heard from you.
Well, the thing is with I just feel like it is lying, because you have to come to some sort of agreement that you will be faithful to that partner, right? So cheating would be a form of lying, because you're lying that you was going to be faithful and you're,
But if you're just having, I'm not trying to say I condone cheating, but if you're having a conversation at work with another woman, and it just is what it
well,
is.
you just said, well, I guess the blanket statement for this topic is, there a difference between cheating and lying? I put in, I'm sorry, y'all. Cheating and lying. I told you I was doing it live.
That's all right. We before we continue, like with this topic, we got any more comments, Zach?
Yeah, man, we got some more comments, bro.
But
I do feel like it's all one and the same. Like typically you have to lie to cheat. Where you going? Oh, I'm going to the store.
Yeah.
Hey, what y'all about to do? I'm going to Sean house. I'm about to go chill with my bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, you got it, like, I feel like it's just too much to be cheating, dog. I
told it. Say, bro.
It's just too much, bro. You gotta remember lies. You gotta.
Say, bro. I
ain't got the mental capacity to do all that.
Right.
I'll forget.
You really be living a double, like a secret agent type life. Like, you constantly gotta, man. New Orleans is a small. Everybody know everybody.
We live in the East.
I'm talking about, you don't even know. Like, you'll be like, hey man, don't I know you from such and such part? Yeah, man, I know her. And I'm like, damn, hold up. So you're trying to cheat. You literally, and that's not even a guarantee, because people go to Slidell, people go it's just like
it's too much, dog.
Oh, one bubble.
Like every time you step in a restaurant, you gotta be like looking over your shoulder like this, like I hope nobody that I know recognize.
Yeah, that's why in situations like this you can do it, but you'd be surprised at who really get away with it. Some people do stuff so in the light that it'd be like, dang.
And guess what? Some people just do it because they feel like, shit, it don't matter if I get caught or not. They ain't going nowhere. It's just simple like that. They don't care. They don't care. What the people say?
I think Tay froze.
Oh, the weather probably, bro.
Yeah, the weather.
What's the
yeah, she dropped out. But while we get her situated and she comes back in, let's get through the chat. But we got a lot of chat. We got a lot of chat activity. So I want to make sure that we read y'all's comments. I don't want y'all to think that we're ignoring what you all are saying. 8-Bit said, to bridge, that's called adultery. Hey, what's up, DJ? What's up, DJ?
Oh,
Peter,
that's
Pete?
my dog. That's my dog, Peter. What's up, Peter?
What's up, Pete?
Thank you for coming through, bro.
8-Bit said, is polygamy cheating?
No.
He said, like, could a person in a polygamous relationship still cheat if it's outside the group?
No. Because
that's a whole.
But think about it. That's an agreement. You already think about it. You're already bringing in 2 women. So, and to the women out there, Nathan,
Hey, Tay back.
welcome.
But
So,
That's all good. Hey, but before you go,
man.
I hate to cut you off. I want to get
good, bro.
I want to get Tay in on what 8-Bit just asked. He said, "Is polygamy cheating?"
No.
And then he doubled back and said, like, could a person in a polygamous relationship still cheat if it's outside the group?
No.
So like his 3 or 2 people.
yes,
No.
if I have this, no matter how you
He said
put it,
3
if
not
you have
enough.
this
I need
understanding
5.
It's me and you. It's just me, you, and Joe. Then Joe shouldn't have Ashley because it's just me, you, and Joe.
No.
I mean, I guess you just have to have the understanding of which her
You got to
relationship
understand it. That's
is.
correct.
Like you have
That's
some
what
people who are okay with open
that's correct.
relationships.
Right. And believe it or not,
So
I wasn't even trying to limit it to men because, you know, when it comes to that topic, they'd be like, well, if men can have multiple women, why can't women have multiple men? Well, coach, you know, people going to look at it. What's that? You know, I'm not even going to say the word, but they'll call you out your name or describe you a certain word. You're not supposed to have.
You saying it's a double standard is what you're saying.
Right, pretty much.
always, it has always been a double standard
Right.
when there have been females.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if women feel like that, that's what they want to do, which, believe it or not, that's really a topic that is really popping because women feel like, hey, if I can do it, I don't care what you label me. I don't care how you look at it. If you can do it, I'm going to do it. But to say y'all cheating, I just feel like it's the understanding. If them 2 people, y'all already got a family right now, you and Ashley and, you know, Amber, whatever. I'm just throwing names out there. They might say, man, we need some more. We need to add more to the collection. So it's an understanding. I don't think
collection.
It's a
So he's
collection.
just a Barbie doll keeper.
You collect like you collect the Pokemon cards or something.
Whatever. But, you know, but I'm just saying, I don't think it's cheating, though. I don't. Not in my opinion, though. I don't.
You don't think it's cheating?
No.
If I have the agreement, okay, let me just say this. If we have the agreement right now on this podcast, it's just us 3.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't add nobody else onto this podcast. And then Ziggy asked somebody else, and you're going to be like, well, I mean, I thought we had this conversation and nobody else wasn't going to be added on.
That's
not
lying.
Not saying that you may not be okay with it. You may be okay with it, but it's still cheating. Just because you are okay with it doesn't make that it's not cheating. You can be okay with someone cheating on you.
How many wives does
that
Solomon?
make sense?
It makes totally sense. How many wives Solomon had?
Huh?
Solomon. I'm going biblical on you. How many wives Solomon had?
All right, be careful going biblical, because you remember how we.
I'm just saying. I don't think it's cheating, bro. At some point, I mean, you already agreed to have another woman. What if the women say, all right, I want to bring, let's just throw a wrench in it. What if that woman, them 2 women you're in a relationship with, they just say, well, I want to invite another girl into this. I'm going to cheat and bring another girl into this relationship. You don't consider that cheating? And a man gonna look at it like, shit, I'm about it. Let's do it. I don't care.
But the line falls when you have a conversation about bringing a third party in, and then when a third party just pops up and you like, what is it? What is
Third, thank you. Tay. He hear you, but he not listening.
Yeah, because he
answer your question.
He hear me, but he ain't feeling me. He not feeling me.
To answer your first question, no, nobody else, because I think you already showed me and Ziggy that yes, nobody else will come on a podcast if he was to make it official like this on a weekly basis. All right, that's the answer.
Okay.
But at the same
if it was, would you wouldn't feel away, but you would still be like, well, dang, I thought we had this conversation, right?
Right now. Yeah, because what are we talking about? If we had a whole 30-minute, 45-minute meeting, and then somebody like,
the same, bro. I don't. Like I said, at the end of the day, I just feel like it's not what the people say. I need to see what the viewers saying, because
Jay Smooth said,
I see true Tay. That's all I need to see to know that I'm not crazy. That's it. That's what I see. I don't know. I don't see nothing.
Damn, boy, how much ice you got in that cup? Got that boy nervous. Tay, you got him shook.
Hey, ain't got me shook.
Let
me get through some of these comments.
Yeah, please.
All right. T Dunn said it is a horrible double standard when it comes to men and women in certain situations. Because
It definitely is.
for example, a guy can have a lot of female partners, and he could be like, "Oh man, you a player, yada yada," but flip the same script on a woman, and then she a HO, you know what?
Yes.
And it is double standard.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
You
But
can have a man can have multiple sex partners, multiple, and then you get one, and then it's the end of the world. Yes, and that makes no sense to me.
all right.
That makes no sense.
So Zay, put any more comments? Because I want to ask another.
Oh no, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, I want all y'all, because I want everybody to speak. I want to get through.
All right. Let's see. Kim said cheating is cheating. Just keep it real. Cheating is cheating.
That's my auntie.
Auntie, I'm sorry. Auntie Kim said cheating is cheating. Cheating is cheating. Let's keep it real.
It is. Like there's nowhere around it.
Shout out to Auntie
There's
Kim.
nowhere around it. Yeah, shout out to Auntie Kim.
Jay Smooth said the object is just to be more accountable.
Definitely. Like I don't think men. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I don't think men understand that holding themselves accountable and being open and honest, especially when things are presented to you, makes it 10 times easier.
What do you think, Esrada, what she just said?
I mean, but what you mean, accountable for us cheating? That's where you going with it? Like, or just
Yes. Like things in general. Men will play around it, but won't actually admit to it. Most men will not admit to it. Like they'll play around subjects, but they're not gonna actually dive into it.
Like they'll scare. Like what do you?
No, I know what she's talking
Like
about.
for example, like if you let's say you're in a relationship,
Mhm.
and then she presents you and be like, "Hey, you was in this girl DMs. I saw it. XYZ, ABC, whatever. The average man, not all, the average man is gonna talk around it. Please raise this comment. Black men don't cheat. All black men cheat. If you ask me.
Who is
but
that?
that's another
Who is
subject.
that?
Stay true.
Stay true.
He's staying true.
He must be speaking the truth then, because man, stop. Why?
Ain't nothing to that.
So all black men cheat?
Us as a women, as black women dealing with black men, I feel like we deal with 10 times more than what anybody else deals with. I just feel like it.
Why is that?
Because I feel like when it comes to black men, you have to be hard. You can't express yourself. We talked about this last time.
We did.
You have that part of it. And then you have the part two. Most men go by things that they've seen by example. And most men don't have a faithful man as an example. And even when it comes to friends, you are who you hang around. So if most of your friends is running the streets and doing all this, then you find yourself in a bowl doing the same thing.
All right, but as the person, as an individual, doesn't everybody have the free will to think for themselves? To me,
yes, you have the free will, but with things and people around you,
right,
most of the times you are your surroundings.
But you can always break out of that cycle and not necessarily become a product of your environment neither. You can. That's just like me. Like me, right? A lot of my friends, they drink. I'm just using that as an example. They drank a lot. Me, I only drank probably every 3 to 4 months or whatever like that.
Well, you told us that was tea, but we don't know that's
like.
What I'm saying is,
he calling me out, y'all. Y'all see all the empty Crown Royal bottles and stuff up there. Just at me next time, big dog.
Just because my friends may do something and I'm seeing this, I'm around it or whatever like that. I can't judge them. That's their business.
You're talking about like peer pressure.
Yeah, I don't have to. You don't have to. Just because you're around it and you see it and you hear about it, that don't. Even if you don't have a prime example, you can still, as the person you are, can still grow up and tell yourself, yeah, that's wrong. I don't like that. That's not me. And this is how I'm going to make myself be in this situation, regardless of the fact of what I see my friends doing. Whatever they doing, that's the rules. But at the same time, though, they don't influence my thinking. They don't influence how I could treat my woman or how I should be in a relationship. That's the main thing we got to stop doing, is stop letting our friends dictate. Because if they really your friends, they're going to respect you no matter what. Whether you just say, man, I'm faithful. They're going to be like, man, you just faithful to one woman? Yup.
Or they'll tell you to chill out, like, yo, dog, that ain't the move, bro.
If I see my friends doing it or whatever like that, look, that's your prerogative. I'm not getting into your business. That's not my business. I'm on the business of my own. You feel? I'm just saying, I can't get it. But you as the
that
person,
is true. But you just said peer pressure, temptation. We just talked about all these other things that fall into the bubble of what sucks you in. You could be a faithful man for 10 years, and then there Shirley from kindergarten that you saw with that block years ago, you see her again, and then it's like, oh yeah, I remember you from such and such, and then things happen.
It's up to you, though. It's up to you whether you make.
It is up to you. It's definitely up to you. But I'm saying peer pressure, temptation, all of those things fall in the line.
I mean, I guess I'm just the type of person trust me, Tay, Zach and all my bros, they give me a hard time on this. Because they be like, Sean be tripping with his quotes, and Zig know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about.
Well, you one in a million then. Well, one in about
we do
100 million.
We do roast you.
I appreciate it, because I am. You know, but
you ain't had to dry snitch on us like that, but we do be roasting you.
Oh man, y'all ain't no dry snitch. We already
know.
I'm just messing with you. But I would let me ask you this though, right? It ties into this. Who feels hurt the most? Men or like, would you feel worse, or do you think like, you know, some people like to play catch back? They be like, all right, you cheated on me. All right, bet, I got you. But a man would be like, a woman be like, all right, got you. You cheated. All right, I gotta suck that up. You might be hurt for a minute. You think a man would be real? Why do you feel like men be hurt so much more?
I would say this. A woman hurts in the beginning. This is my belief. A woman hurts in the beginning. In the beginning, she feels it. Is there, she is whatever. With time, she starts to go into a different bubble. It's been here, done that. She goes into a different bubble. And then when a woman gets into a different bubble of separating herself from that hurt, that's when a man realizes when she ain't posting them quotes like she used to, being hurt and all of that, then that's when a man realizes, okay, wait, like what's going on? I don't like this. I liked her when she was down and out, but now that she's bouncing back, I don't know how to take this. And then don't talk about once she goes on to deal with something else.
Right.
Then you really hurt because you're realizing you could have had everything that this man had, and you decided that you didn't want it.
And that goes, of course, with anything, that goes both ways, you know.
Wait. I want you to point something out.
Oh, yes, ma'am. What you got? Yes, ma'am.
One of my cousins commented something.
What's the name?
Prentice Wagner. Please
Prentice Wagner, you are up. Prentice says, so that one moment defined that man that made the one mistake.
Let me say this. One moment does not define a man for making one mistake. It does not. It's the repeated mistakes that are the problem. And it's also the things that a man will continue to do that will lead him to the same mistake that he once made. So it's okay to make a mistake. You learn from your mistakes. You forgive, you forget. Well, I be forgiving, but I don't really forget sometimes. I bring it back up. But you're supposed to. But I do feel like as women, as men, they make the same mistake. It's kind of like, I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. I'm trying to help you through this, but you're not trying to help me through it.
Okay. So I guess, and I love how this conversation going, because you brought up something. You said to forgive, and you can forgive, but you can't forget. You always bring it up. So let me ask you this: if a certain someone cheated on you or whatever like that, right? Are you going to forgive him? And when I mean by forgive him, you might say you may never forget. All right, you're always going to have it in the back of your head, men and women, whether somebody cheat on you or not, and you still take them back. How do you think that? How can you find a way to get over that hump And what I mean by that, Tay, is like, if you giving me a chance, or if I giving you another chance to be with me again, and I found out you were cheating, and I said, you just kept on saying, I'm sorry, and something you said, I just say, all right, I can give somebody a second chance. You did cheat on me. When do we get to a point, because a lot of people bring this up, when do you get to a point where you probably might not be over it, but you got to stop bringing it up in a relationship. If you're trying to really move forward and trying to make it progress into something, like we're trying to get beyond it.
Well, does the person keep doing stuff to make her bring it up?
Stop bringing it up. Like, you got bringing it up.
Or they at a park having a nice time and then she say, bring it up.
Like,
or is he doing something that's, you know?
Remember the time you was with Aisha? Damn, we were just talking about why are you bringing this up? Like,
wait a minute. I don't think men understand women have triggers. So for me, I probably would tell you, like, you know what, I ain't gonna never talk about no more things that happened last year. Let's move forward. But if you just so happen to hit one of those triggers, I'm like, we here now.
So what type of trigger are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? An argument or disagreement? What kind of trigger?
It could be a specific person. Like, let's say you always met this person at the grocery. You started talking to this girl who worked at a grocery store. So then you eventually tell me, like, hey, I'm going to, and Rouse's is the grocery store. I'm going to Rouse's. So then my trigger gonna be, oh, you're gonna see your little boo at Rouse's, huh? When Dixie right there, Walmart right there, but you want to go to Rouse's to see your little boo. It's triggered. But like I've had this conversation before with someone, you have to do things once you break trust. You have to do things to ensure that that person trusts you again. Sit down and have that conversation and find out what is it that I need to do so you can understand that I'm not going down that path anymore. What steps do I need to take to improve who I am so that we can be and go down the right path now going forward? People make mistakes. I'm not against it. But the repeated mistakes, the using excuses for it and things like that, that's out the window. You can't keep doing it. Like, for example, my mama commented. Like my mama said, a woman would take a man back, Sabrina Carter.
We want all the comments.
We want all the comments.
Yeah, a woman would take a man back easily, but a man would probably not be as forgiving. That's very true. Like a woman, we can take 10 darts back to back to back to back to back. And a man take one dart and it's the end of the world. He's falling out, he's shot, and he needs to go to the emergency room. That's just what I get from it.
Right.
And that's just how I feel.
I mean, I guess the reason why, I'm going to try to answer this question as best as I can. I guess just the repeated, T. Dunn said, repeated mistakes become habits. Very true. Very true. But to me, it all boils down to that person to say to themselves. You shouldn't have your partner tell you, even the person you cheated on, they shouldn't have to tell you what steps you need to take. Like, you should know.
But some people don't know. Right. You have some people who never really been in a relationship that has ever been open enough to have those conversations that, like you said, are uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to have a conversation telling somebody because it's like you almost feel like I'm giving you the answer to a test.
Okay.
And not necessarily, life is just a big test. Sometimes you're going to pass, sometimes you're going to fail, but the goal is to learn. It's a learning experience. Being willing
to learn and understand.
Yeah. If you come to my class and I teach you steps I work the math problem out from top to bottom, bottom to top. I show you every way to get a perfect answer. That still don't mean on one question you can make one wrong number and then the whole thing is wrong.
Right.
That's how it happens.
Emotional cheating hurts men more.
Hey, thanks for your comment, Sing.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I guess the reason why you say that to answer what your mom's saying. Shout out to moms, appreciate the support. But I think she meant like, so you said women could take men back time after time again, right?
Yeah.
But a man will feel kind of hurt. I think it's just, I'm just speaking, and I want the men to help me out with this one. But just just that image, that vision, or just that feeling like another man was in, like the same thing I used to do to my woman, or the emotions I used to give her, the way I used to make her feel. I'm just saying, some women
But you don't think a woman feel like that? You don't think a woman feel like, oh my God, he's making her feel like he made me feel.
Right.
And I know how I feel about him after he do the things that he do to me. So I know how she feel, and this gonna be some problems.
I feel like this. I'm gonna put it like this, right? Jay Smooth. You man, see, y'all got me about to jump into topics I was been thinking about. Man, y'all really about to get me into
more cheating topics?
Not even that, but my thing is this. If you are not going to give somebody your 100% effort, relationship, marriage, whatever, if you feel like you still got that thought in your head of cheating, and I know it's easier said than done, I am going to, first of all, I'm going to tell you what it is from the jump. That's what we're going to do. Like, if I feel like I'm going to go outside and do this and do that, hey, this is what I do, X, Y, and Z. I'm just letting you know before you get attached, because we both find each other attractive. This is what it is. And if you accept that, then okay, we're on common ground. But me personally, like somebody said, Jay Smooth just said, I'd rather just leave and just have a conversation with you and tell you, look, something's just not right. I'm not feeling it. It might be uncomfortable. It might be hurtful. But I'd rather do that than you to catch me cheating, or to feel like, all right, I'm just going to do this and still try to have my cake and eat it too. Some people don't think like that. I mean, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Evan said, shit.
You gotta read them, bro.
Crap. I'll be in the club the next night with a bottle in my hand, crying in the inside.
Hey, that's facts though. But
see, like I said,
that's how people burn off. They, let off steam.
I ain't not
about.
But
then also, like, I've seen people say stuff like that too. Like on TikTok, I watched a TikTok the other day, and the dude was like, "Yeah, I said I'd never take her back, and if she called me, I ain't answering." And then his phone rang, and then he opening up the door. Like, we say that.
You got something that person really. I'm just saying, the reason why I say that, I'm just saying, like, they be like, man, I remember when she used to text me in the morning. I remember, like, them late night conversations, the way we used to hold each other, and now she giving that to a whole nother man, and she not even, damn, I'm hurt. And you just be like, oh, man. But then you got to think to yourself, you the one that drove her away. You the one that did that. Versa. Women don't get off the hook with that, because they play them same games, and they be mistreating men, and
But the thing is, it's more likely that a man will mistreat a woman than a woman mistreating a man.
Okay.
Like, I can say for me, a lot of women that I have around me are really good women.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have men that lack in different areas, and it's only so much, or each woman can deal with something different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one woman may have a man who's faithful to that, but he does like to go out at night. A woman may be like, he can be as faithful as he want to be, but he's not about to go out every night. That's not me. I don't like that. I don't like him coming in and out of the house that time of night. He could be the perfect man, paying all the bills, doing everything for her, but that's just something that she can't accept. And it's not to say that she's not a good woman, and it's not to say that he's not a good man, but it's some things that you just can't accept.
Yeah, that's one of the things when you get in a relationship at that point, the going out, you're going to sacrifice something. Like, the boys' night, I catch you next week, but the every Friday night pool, we hit up Shamrock or whatever. That's now a movie night. We about to go through and watch Insecure or whatever movie, that they watch, a Power or whatever, so that's part of it.
We like Snowfall too.
And Power, Force. What's the other show y'all on? Euphoria. I say that right? Euphoria.
I don't like that one. I tried. It just didn't work for me.
And of course, the new show Bel Air. You know what I'm saying?
And I know this is way off topic, but I'm glad that people are starting to come around to the Bel Air show, because everyone always talks about, we want more black shows with more black representation. But when they started putting out the trailers, people was roasting it. That's not my Uncle Phil.
Let me tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
Reason why is because the new Bel Air show it would be a great show by itself instead of putting it in a category of a reboot. If you're gonna reboot something, you're gonna have to come with not necessarily the original people, but the original image. Everything that we kind of sort of knew about this family.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can say this: I do enjoy the tweak that they have because it's more toward what we do today.
Mm-hmm.
Things that are happening around us today, life today. Life today, don't nobody have no butler. So they had to do something with Jeffrey. Jeffrey couldn't be no butler. We ain't got no butler these days. Mm-hmm. So it's things like that, okay, so now all of a sudden Hillary got a little sense and she won a job and she won her own
she was a little
place.
airheaded in the show.
Hillary was never like that.
On coke and I'm like,
yeah.
Alton?
So, but I can say this. It's gonna open a lot of topics, like even for podcasts, like with drugs and different things like that. Mm-hmm. It's gonna give you something to talk about, and how people deal with all kind of things, and families don't realize it because they're so busy into their lives and what they're going through. Sometimes you do fail as a parent and not realize what your kids are going through.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of things. Do I think it's an awesome show? Yes. Do I think they should have labeled it as the Bel Air reboot? No. I think they should have just gave it its own thing and let it be.
It's not Fresh Prince of Bel Air, just Bel Air.
Yeah, but
they said nah.
2022 Bel Air. No.
It's sort of like
we like the 2000-ish.
Right.
We like that.
It's sort of like when they came out with Coming to America Part 2. Everybody loved Coming to America. That's a classic. Everybody know it line for line. So when they came out Coming to America Part 2, it was like they expected the same thing they got from the first film, which that's hard. You're not going to get that. But if you can, like she said, if you can get it as close as possible to some type of originality from the first thing, like they had all the people that was in the first one came to this one. That's what made it more, it made it funny. Like she said, you look at Fresh Prince, we looking at it as, I didn't take it as a comedy. I think they did it. I like how they got it as a dramatic.
It's kind of dark a little bit.
But I don't like, it seems like Will is more like Carlton and Carlton is more like Will. Like, if that makes sense. Because he doing.
Not necessarily.
I'm just saying, like, Carlton doing coke and the people want to do it like, well, he did take them speed pills.
Will ain't do no drugs.
He wasn't doing drugs in Fresh Prince. Like, and Hillary, she never wanted a job, even with Ashley. Like, I don't
Ashley Gates. What? Right. Where that came from?
Where you get that from?
Just saying.
But the Bella is the show. Euphoria is too raw. Oh yeah, I watched it. I watched that show. It was, I don't know.
I tried. When I say I tried, and then other people around be like, "Oh my god," and I'd be like, "No, I couldn't you like that."
Yeah,
I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it.
But
that's all right.
I just wanted to
end up texting and forget.
Right.
Yeah, but I just wanted to kind of touch on that because them TV show topics. I remember we was talking about that. Mm-hmm. We can start touching on some of those too.
Most definitely.
But yeah, with the lying and cheating thing though, I like to wrap everything up. I think you gotta lie to cheat. It's like part of the puzzle.
You don't have to lie to cheat. You don't have to lie to the person that you're with to cheat. But you do have to lie to other people to cheat, because I feel like other people gonna ask you, like the average person, especially with social media today, you gonna see a little glimpse of something, maybe like a little baby or something like that, and then you were like, oh well, are you single or are you and your child, y'all together or what is it? And then that's when your lies start to form.
Mm-hmm. Like you said,
because I do feel like men talk down, not necessarily talk down, but they water down how they feel about people to present to other people a different way.
That makes sense. You lie to yourself first.
Exactly, because you got to think about the lie first. What I'm gonna say to this girl when she asked me why my baby daddy was, why my baby mama was X, Y, ABC.
Like, I do love.
Sounds like a very tiring job.
Yeah, it is.
Just me.
You do get tired of it eventually, because it's gonna always come back to haunt you.
Right.
It's gonna come. Everything you do in the adult comes to the light.
Right.
Everything. That's man, woman, boy, or girl.
So what are your final thoughts on this topic, Tay? What is your final stance on hash it out? What is your final hash of this topic?
There is a difference between lying and cheating.
She said there is a difference. Okay.
There is a difference between lying and cheating, but they do work hand in hand. You have to lie to someone in order to cheat, or you just have to be very great at hiding things.
Right.
What's your final hash, S. Ryder?
It's different, and like I said, it's different. Like I said, I think I said it as best way that I can say it in my words is you lying. First you lie to yourself, and then you lying to whoever. Like even if you're lying to your partner, but like Tay said, to others, you're manipulating the situation, the narrative, or whatever like that. Cheating is the physical form of it. You decide to go an extra step with that person. Now, like I said, you say lying. If you're talking to somebody on the side, then that's cheating. I mean, maybe I'm just talking to somebody just because I feel like I'm just talking to them. That's it. I don't have no type of physical attraction to them. I just talk to them.
All right. When you say just talking, we gotta, because this is 2022. We gotta
just talking, bro. Like I understand what you're saying. Yeah, you might talk and they might like your conversation. The next thing you know, y'all.
So hey, what you doing? Just checking on you. Okay.
Like you initiating.
Yeah, well, work was real crazy today. Well, what happened at work where it was like that? Oh, you told me about that. Last time we had this conversation.
I'm just talking to my work wife.
So just okay. So
hey, y'all got work husband? I'm talking to my work wife. That's how we gonna do that. You hear me? So. That's where I'm at. But yeah, it's a difference though. Cheating and lying is two different things.
Yeah.
They go hand in hand. With before I go to the next one, because this is what we about to get interested.
So this was kind of like a prelude setting us up for the next topic.
Yes, because she actually set it up, and Tay didn't even realize it. She really set it up. So
hey, what's up, Lily?
Appreciate the like.
What's good?
Hey, what's up? So Tay, I heard and I listened to something you said. I think you and Ziggy touched on something about you're not gonna tolerate, or you wouldn't tolerate somebody going out, what you said, every Friday, or them girl nights.
Well, I was just saying, once you get in a relationship, what you did when you were single, there's gonna be some sacrifice.
Right. So this kind of ties into that a little bit, but not too much. So Tay, I got a question that I need you to hash out for me. Are women today setting their standards too high for men that makes men less attractive to them? And should a man and women, it's a two-part question, it goes both ways. Should a man or women know what type of level they should be on to go at that particular person? Like, for example, women or man, they need a woman to make a certain amount of money, or a woman need a man to make a certain amount of money. So a woman might say, man, I need a man to make between 100 and 350,000 a year. Where you finding these men at? Where you finding this type of man at? So the standards. All right, now you catching the question, but there's more to it. I'm gonna just let you start it off, because it's not no knock on women or nothing like that. Trust me, because I'm just saying, because a lot of men and women, for their own reason, like men have their own reasons about the standards too, but women feel like that women's standards are so high and they're not able to. They just like, I can't do it. It's just too high. I want you, but your standards is too high. I'm not about to change or adapt to it. But then that's what's making them less attractive to women that set their standards high. So where do you stand on that? I'm gonna let you have the floor, and then I'll kind of combat, and then I'll let Ziggy chime in too as well.
I feel like a person's standards come from a lot of different angles.
Mm-hmm.
It comes to what they have around them and what they see others have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've necessarily met a person whose standards were 100% on. They can name all of these things that they expect from a person, and they actually know someone that has it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a woman may say, okay, he has to make 6 figures or more, but he beat you every night. So you're gonna accept someone beating you, and because they make a certain amount of money, it's okay. They're giving you a lifestyle. But then you have some women out here that will accept a lifestyle and not necessarily the whole package of a man that they should want. Like you have some women who they know for a fact their husband's out here cheating and doing what they want to do, but they stay because of their lifestyle. They don't have to pay no bills or anything of that sort. Their money is their money, and his money is some of their money also. So you have people who accept certain things because of other things that they would like. Like for me, I would say my standards when it comes to a man are very realistic. Like the key thing to me is being faithful. Faithful, honest, and respect. Like money is not at the top of my list because you can have a man who makes no money. Really. And then you get with him and you're like, okay, well, how about you apply for this job or look into doing this? So what's something that you wanted to do? You thought about opening a business doing this because you good with this. It's a lot of things that you can bring into a person's life to bring them financially to another level. It's the things that are inside a person, the way they think, the way they handle situations that you can't really change. That's something that's in them. There are a lot of things that you can shape and mold a person to be, but you can't really change what's inside of them. They can put on an image for you because they know you like this and like that and you like that, but that's not them. And eventually that's going to get old because they'll realize they're not happy in that situation. That was a lot.
I mean,
nah, you were speaking. So
I'm about to say, yeah.
Hey, I'll go, but I'll let you. I want to get your perspective as well.
Like, I think first off, we just got to be truthful with ourselves, and then, like what Tay said, I think the stuff we consume, watching, trying to keep up with the Kardashians, trying to keep up with Rihanna and Beyonce, and they see how, not just naming them, but just celebrities in general, reality TV shows, they get caught up in a lot of these different things. Men too, rappers, rap lifestyles. I'm not making this like a gender he, she, but we all do it. Sometimes we live those certain lifestyles, and then she's like, so if someone is really into like reality TV shows, sometimes they get really consumed by that, so that's what they think is something that they should have to have a relationship, because once again, that's what they're consumed with. So they start saying that, oh, I need to get all the Fenty, I need to be blinged out in Fenty, and I need to have all the name brand stuff like that. So if my man ain't taking me out to dinner once a week, or if he not getting me the top of the line wine, a lot of materialistic things. So if a man can't do that, but he's out here working, he's broke. They throw that word around a lot, broke. So, and what happens is it happens to be like a disconnect. And so it's like, what do you really want? Or what you're looking for, is that even attainable in, like what Tay said, in the area you're even at? You want a man with 6 figures, but you stay where the median income is like $50K. Everybody out here trying to get it out the mud.
Right.
So where are you trying to get this as what's the guy that went viral? They always talk about like high value men or whatever with the glasses. Yeah. What's his name?
Kevin Samuels.
Him. So if you're looking for like high value people, you need to go to those areas where they're going to be at, or more likely to be at.
Yeah, but them areas can be great too.
Like I know, but if that's what they really want, then
I mean, that like teach his own. People do what they like makes them happy. Whatever. To piggyback off of what Tay said, number one, she said something that I think a lot of us don't value enough. Is she said that a lot of people like to don't pass up Clark Kent trying to get
boy. Private school education.
Yeah, be quiet, man. But she said something like, you know, if a man was broke and, you know, she said money is not a priority, right? If this man can provide the emotional, spiritual, just making sure that he's doing everything possible to make that woman happy, right? Not to say he can't get on his feet. At some point, you might have to look, this job here, hiring, you helping him out. I feel like a lot of people they don't want to be patient with that person. They just
That's what I was about to say. Yeah,
not patient. They feel like they don't want to wait for you to get to that certain point, even though they might not even be making that much money as you. Like, let's just keep it real. But you're always saying that them type of things don't matter, like the name brands and, you know, whatever else. But at the same time, if this man's trying his, like, every day, he's doing what he has to do to make sure you're happy. And a lot of people say, well, happiness don't pay bills and happiness don't do this. I mean, damn, like, what more do you want from somebody? You can't, it's either you gonna have bills paid, but this man getting it out the mud, he's doing what he can, and he's making sure that you are taken care of. Number two, realistic. I'm glad you brought that up, Tay, because let's just be for real. You want 150 to 350, know the territories, know the rules that goes with that. You want a man that's making $350,000, are you prepared for him to cheat? You prepared for him to cheat? Because come on, $350,000 or whatever, this man got money. You ain't throwing.
He can afford to live 3 lives, 6 figures.
And vice versa. Women, I'm just saying, I look at things both ways, because women making money just like that. Salute to all the black women out there, all women in general. They making money too. So they probably could say, man, I'm making money. I got the same things you got, and I can get whoever I want anytime. Just like a man. Let's just keep it for real. But I also say that women and men kind of set their standards high. So you can agree to disagree with me on this, y'all. But do you think the reason why people's standards are so high is because in the past they set their standards low and they get messed over?
No, I would say this.
I'm just saying.
My idea from it is, because I had to write it down because I didn't want to forget it.
That's good.
My idea is, over the years, I feel like people's standards have changed.
Right.
Like, as women, I can say I watch what elders went through in my life to say, I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting it. Like, I watch what other people may have did also, not so far the old school generation, but the closest to me generation. And then I can say, okay, well, maybe you ain't take enough. They wasn't the worst. You know, maybe you could have took a little something from them. So it goes to say how you're kind of shaped and mold, and you see examples of things that may work for you versus it may not.
Right. I'm just saying, like, I think a lot of people, like, back in the day or in the past or whatever like that, the standards that you had, that you said you would never fall back on, or you would never, like, give up. Like, you be like, this is what it is. It's either you gonna take it or you gonna leave it. But this is my standards, and this is what it takes for you to be with me. Some people just get to that point where maybe I can lower this standard or this standard because I just feel like this person is just worth it. And when you give that person, how that saying go, you give a person an inch, they go a mile.
They take a mile,
yeah.
Definitely.
Wow. That's what I'm saying. It's people like, I didn't lower standards for people I shouldn't even lower standards for. But because I had so much love for them, they just was like, you know what, you do something, you doing something to me. Like, you making me feel a type of way where I feel like you can adapt, we could both adapt together or whatever like that. But at the end of the day, the more you lowered your standards, they messed over you. So you know what? My standards are so high, not to say that it could be unrealistic, but your standards is what it is because you don't have time for
you have to tolerate certain stuff. Yeah, that's all it is. It's a tolerance level.
Say, you're a mother, right? Your standards before you became a mother was, I'm just giving an example, was here. It was still high. Now that you brought your blessing, your son into the world, it is here. Because first of all, any of us, me, you, Zed, anybody that's on this live right now watching this, people are getting tired of getting messed over when they're putting so much energy, effort, time. Nobody
That's
has
true.
time getting messed
Especially
up.
at the age we at, bro.
At the
Like
age we at right now, everybody wants
nobody
somebody
got time
they
for that no
can
more,
settle
dog.
down with and be faithful to, and just say, this is my person. Like nobody else. I'm not allowing this person to walk out. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying that as a positive. Like you're gonna do everything in your power each and every day to love that person, to understand them, to communicate, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people's standards do change throughout time, but people lower their standards because that particular person just showed them something like maybe this person is really worth me lowering that standard. But since you messed over and time after time, look, my standards it is. I'm not coming down here no more. That's it. That
But
person.
then you gotta also imagine a lot of people gonna scratch it out to like not even care about standards anymore. You get to the point where you be like, you know what, I'm just not gonna deal with nobody. I'm gonna just converse with some people here and there and just live my life. Like you get to that point because sometimes you get so tired of trying to work with people and work with people and work with people, and you're not getting that energy back. Nothing is changing in the situation, so you automatically default and fall into the bowl of I wash my hands with it.
I would say self-care, self-love.
Yeah, you have to.
Zay?
Yeah, I mean, before I go, I'm gonna read some stuff in chat. We have some people that's been chatting.
Okay.
Anything that stood out that y'all want me to highlight before I just start picking some?
I want you to highlight the last one for me.
Ev said my first date with my fiance was Ruth Chris. I said her sign is way too high. I've been regretting it ever since.
Now I'm gonna say this. I don't think when you take a person sets your standards high. I just feel like when you take a person, if that's not you, don't take them there. If that's not you, don't take them there.
It's kind of like the
Like
same.
if you know you Texas Roadhouse me the first date. Like don't take me to Ruth Chris because at this point now I'm like Emeralds and Chop House and everybody else and so forth.
But you know, what if their standards are high enough? They're like, okay, Ruth Chris, I entertain them now. Okay.
But then you're getting a person that wants you for what you are and not who you are, or what you have and not who you are.
Thank you. So pretty much, like I said, it's like people really like if you start off, like you say, Ruth Chris, and you start buying Fendi and Gucci. Oh, okay, all right. So when Valentine's Day come, well, what you got me? Oh, I got you this bag from this website, a boutique started up. Well, you got me Gucci. I'm on Prada. Hold up.
Yeah, I feel like
this is what
honestly, I do feel like in a relationship you have to build people up to certain things, and then also a person look at the things that you like and kind of go with it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like I met somebody before who they wasn't really a gift giver. So then when I would tell people, oh, they got me this, they got me that, they'd be like, really?
Right, they'd be
shocked. They got you that? That's not even them. Like that's not their thing. But with time, I guess they realize the things that I like or the things that I do or the things that I say. And I didn't care that before they didn't give me or do these things for me. Mm-hmm. But then when they did it, it was a shocker to see like, okay, so they are starting to
picking up on cues and stuff.
Yeah, they care enough to look into what I like.
That just
that makes a difference. Right. But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't appreciate it if they bought me a $10 bracelet versus a $400 bracelet. That's not saying it's the thought of you even thinking to get me something that's like, oh, you thought about me.
Mm-hmm.
Now you might have bought me, Ashley, Jill, Sarah, and you might have got $50 worth of $5 bracelets, and we all got one. But you thought enough for me to get me one.
Yeah, I just feel like at the end of the day, people don't look at it that way. Like
they don't.
It's just thought. Just by me just saying, I don't even have to tell you I bought something. Maybe I just woke up one day and I'll be like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and surprise my girl with something. And whether it's $5, whether it's like you say $500, thought to count just to say, man, I bought it today. This ain't for me to try to finesse you into giving me something that I really want out you. It's just. This is what I wanted to do. I did it from the kindness of my heart. Some people don't appreciate that type of stuff. But like I said, the standards, I think you got to know what type of person you're dealing with. And that goes through communication and understanding. Because somebody from the past they probably had somebody that was spoiling them on a regular basis. And I'm talking about the Gucci, regular weekend trips, all of that. Now the next person,
Where he at? I want to meet him.
Oh,
The Gucci and the trips. I never had that.
I got some people I can introduce you to. You know,
We'll talk after this. No worries.
We'll talk.
Or the alley.
But now I'm just saying though, like the next person might be like, well, I can do nice things like that, but I might not be able to do it like that on a regular basis because the finances just don't. But that, like I said, that's kind of like two ways. Like you gotta understand, like look at it, and I think that's another concept too, that I think women and men kind of overlook too, is that you might look at a pretty girl, pretty woman, and you be like, man, I know she getting draped in the designers and stuff like that. But if you really sit down and talk to her, she'll be like, I don't like none of that. And you'll be like, huh? You don't like no?
All about how you carry yourself.
They might, but they're not into it. I would say that. Like they don't have to worry about they're not concerned if they get it or not. Do they like it? Yeah. But if you just get them something nice, they're gonna be like, man, I don't care what it is, as long as it's nice and it look good, it is what it is. But people gotta understand though, if you're gonna step in that lane, sometimes you might meet that person. If you don't meet, you're gonna be like, yeah, I still fool with you, but I think I might go back to that other. Man, we going we going here, we going there. We used to do all that. I'll be like, you got to know your lane, know your level. If you ain't,
I gotta go sit in your house with you and watch Netflix. That went up. That's probably cut off.
Well, I've been on my Disney Plus type stuff, so I ain't worrying about Netflix right now.
Okay.
What you watch? Jungle Book?
No. Sure, I ain't afraid to say it. The new Proud Family, you heard me? You know, old Disney movies. I ain't afraid. Oh, I stay on my Marvel, so I'm different.
I like Marvel. That's my thing.
I'll be on my Marvel.
We're going to have an episode. We talk about some TV shows and some
call
Disney
me
Plus
back because I got it down.
Because I see that y'all. We ought to have to hash some things out with that as well. Like what y'all watching?
Yeah, Tay coming back on the show. I think it's like she's gonna be back on the show a little bit more frequent.
Oh, of course.
Right.
Okay. I want y'all to do me a favor. Go to this last comment because I do want to.
From Mara.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the comments saying?
All right. Mara said priorities. Real women don't want Gucci bags. We want to know what your credit score is. Do you have a 401k? Do you have stocks? Plan for the future. The materialistic stuff is fleeting.
Myra, that's her name, Myra.
Yeah, this Mrs. 8-bit.
Oh,
so let me say this.
Go ahead, Tay.
When it comes to that kind of stuff,
go ahead. I'll leave it.
That's something that you can work on together. Like I'm not one of those type of people that feel like, oh, you have to come at me with all this stuff already in line, whatever. Now, do I feel like that comes before materialistic things? Absolutely. Right. No woman on this earth can really sit up here and tell me, you gonna tell a man, nah, I don't want that Gucci bag because I want that. I want you to put that into your 401k. The average woman, I hate to say it, she's not gonna say that. That's not to say that she doesn't want to help and build you to bring you to a better man and work on that. But I mean, I've never known nobody to really say they don't want it or decline it for a different reason.
So if someone says, hey, here's this Coach, designer, fill in the blank, whatever. Like here, you're gonna say, nah, I'm good. But
what your credit score is? No, you're not doing that. And my thing is, I hate to say it, going into a situation with a person, asking a person their credit score, I ain't gonna lie, that's some personal stuff. Like you can't just come out the gate like asking questions like that. Now, once you find yourself to say, okay, I want to be with this person, I may find a future with this person, or y'all start talking about buying a house or different things like that, then that's something for you to start working on. Or if they come to you for advice and say, hey, this, that, and the other, whatever, then that's different. But you just can't jump out the gate. We sitting at Root Chris and you like, oh, hey, okay, so what's your 401k? Like, what's your credit score look like? You can't do that. That's just like asking a person almost what's in your bank account. Honestly, it's really not your business, you know?
Wow. That dude does. Wow. Please get off this live, Evan. This man is crazy.
He said, that's right, I got money.
Whatever.
We also have another one from Lily. She said, "Money comes and goes. You need to survive as long as you have everything, like bills, food, rent, mortgage, are taken care of. All that matters. Old days, grandma and grandpa had little money to raise kids and have food and a home. They were happy. A lot of women's standards are high, but as soon as it's the right man, a real woman won't care. Faithful, honesty, and a good foundation, the relationship is always a good thing, in my opinion. Less is more."
But people don't value that no more. Like, I hate to say it. Like she said, it's all about what can you get me and how far can you get me. People are selfish.
What can you do for me?
Go ahead, Tay. You want
How
to say
can you benefit me? Now, I'm agreeing with you. It's what can you do for me? How can you benefit me? That's how the average mind is set up.
right?
For me, I'm not really stuck so much on a man's financial partner situation.
Mhm.
Because I feel like two people, one person together, you can definitely make it. You can make it by yourself. You don't need nobody to make it. But two people together, you can form a powerhouse. Two
Right.
people together can do 10 times more than what one person can do by themselves in half of the time.
Right. And like I said, I would say this. Sometimes it goes back to how your friends may influence you, or how you might see, like, let's just say you might be not where you need to be. Like, you're great, you're doing great in life, but you just see your friends doing something more greater, or they got it a little easier than you at the moment. The
Right.
influence of seeing your friends. I feel like, yeah, you're supposed to do that, but at the end of the day, you have to kind of ask yourself, at the end of the day, if this person is supporting me to the best of their ability, right? It's happy, they're making me happy. They supporting me wherever I need the help from, even if it's not as much, they giving what they can or whatever like that. I feel like at the end of the day, you have to, like you said, if you come together, if I'm with you and I feel like, hey, we're gonna be together or whatever. As the man, I'm gonna feel like, look, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that you got it as easy as possible. Even if it means that if I gotta take up a second job just to cover some extra bills around the house, and you my lady, I'm gonna do that. You heard me? But like I said, the old saying out that movie, Baby Boy, guns and butter. We worrying about materialistic things like the Gucci bag, the Coach bag you bought up, Zach, and the shoes and the cars.
Mm-hmm.
You got a different car every week. Correct me if I'm wrong. You got a different car every week that comes out. You got a different bag that comes out every other day. Coach, whatever, designer, all that stuff got a new design every other day. What's the guns? 401k, the stocks, stuff that man, I'm making money off of this. Like, every day I wake up, I'm making money. You know what I'm saying? But people, it's just crazy to me. Like, a lot of people do not value the things that who was you?
Hold on, Tay see something. Hold on, what you see, Tay?
Wait.
Nah, so all I gotta say is you around here preaching about Gucci bags and values, but the comments say you just bought a Gucci bag, so I'm confused.
Who bought a Gucci bag?
I'm just saying.
I didn't buy no Gucci bag.
And Jono said, "Ain't you just buy a Gucci bag,
No.
Sean?"
I don't even buy Gucci. What the hell is y'all talking about?
I don't know.
I'm just
Calling Jono.
looking at we just reading the comments, man.
Hey, well, you might be reading wrong comments.
Hey,
What's up?
Kev, what's up, big dog?
No, now I might buy a Gucci cologne, but that don't value. I might buy some cologne.
Man,
but
your home man, Jono's snitching, dry snitching. He ratting you out, dog. He's saying you lying. We just talked about lying in segment 1. Are you lying?
no, I'm not. I'm
Are you
not.
lying or cheating or both?
Telling the truth.
He been say he cheating.
See?
Telling the truth. I ain't got no Gucci.
Dang, it be your own people, boy.
Right. It be on
Look at Jono.
crazy.
Kev said no, huh? Damn.
What up?
Kev said, and this is why women be with financially well-off men who they don't like because they value his credit score and 401k over if she even liked the dude. That's why they still cheat with the broke dude. So he kind of aligns with what Mara was saying.
I mean, like I said, if you got two people y'all come together, man, you become a powerhouse.
A powerhouse.
You sit
It's
down,
definitely a powerhouse.
right? You sit down, and
But people don't realize that.
they don't.
Like we had the conversation before, a lot of men want to come into the situation already together. Not
We talked about that.
realizing-
Yep, 2 episodes ago. Yep, we
Oh,
did
yeah,
talk
Yeah,
about
not,
that. Yep.
not realizing coming together as one, you can do 10 times more.
Mm-hmm.
They don't, but they're not
You
looking
can
at
save different because
Right,
you're
they-
combining.
right. They looking at it as you're the man. You're supposed to do this. You got to get me. You hear what I'm saying? You got to do this. See, Tay, you got to come back on because I got other topics that we definitely. That's where I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna get into it, but we got to stop with that. You got to do this. You must do this. It's law. That we got to stop with that because there's no written law that says a man is entitled to doing these things. You heard me? See, I'm jumping to a whole nother different topic for a whole nother episode. So I'm gonna leave that one alone for right now. You heard me? But I'm saying,
Wait, oh, no, wait.
no, we're not diving because I'm telling you, this is gonna be
Wasn't that last comment that?
Oh,
You
which,
said agreed, Dwayne
No.
Barnes.
no, not that one. No,
You
I think
said Nas
Go
Sean
down.
B.
No,
Bond.
go down.
not that, man. Come on, man.
I'm just messing with Tay. He said, Kev said marriage don't benefit men.
Mm.
Tay said we gotta hash this out. What are you talking about, sir? Hey, we bring you to the front of the congregation. You got her attention. You wanted her attention. You got it.
Go ahead,
Cause
Tay.
you
What do you mean by this?
Put Tay up on the screen and talk to him.
So why you collect your thoughts? We're gonna go ahead and let Tay
Yeah, I would say this.
talk.
Men benefit more from marriage than women do. Reason why is because a woman to me brings a different type of something into the situation that a man can't bring. So I'm not saying that a man, let me rephrase myself. I'm not saying that a man benefits more, but I feel like they equally benefit. I'm going to bring something to the table that you can't bring or you don't bring, and vice versa. Like, yeah, a lot of things when it comes to a wedding, I would say is more about a woman. Like, I feel like most men could care less if we wear off-white or white versus a woman who like, nah, everybody in white. Ain't no off-white, you're not getting through the door. This is just how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't, there are a lot of things when it comes to a relationship that are done to not necessarily benefit a woman, but to make her more comfortable in a relationship. But I don't feel like a woman or man benefits. I don't feel like either sex benefits more.
What about so what if we rephrase it as this? A man has more to lose.
That's not true either. Because my thing is, I've met women that say it's cheaper to keep him, versus I met men who say it's cheaper to keep her.
Mm-hmm.
Because my thing is, once you leave, depending on what paperwork you put out, baby, it's 50-50. So if I was making $1 more an hour than you are, I'm losing more in the situation. But that's not to say you might get the house that, guess what, at this point now you getting more than I got, and it's not separated evenly. So it just depends on what you want and what you fight for. So I'm not gonna say I don't agree with that one.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Can you
like
bring it?
Oh, I was just playing devil's advocate, by the way.
Go
I
back.
don't believe.
I get it.
Dwayne said a lot of females are looking for a man to spoil them, but my thing is it goes two ways. I hate when women say what you can bring to the table. I'd be like, MFer, what are you bringing to the table? Because the key word is we. If we both bringing chips to the table, we win in the game.
Hey, right. What's up, Dwayne?
What's up, S. Dot?
Go back to a comment.
Which one?
For Dwayne, because he said something else before that. Go back. He said something about friends or something.
I got you, bro. It was up here. As I said, if my friends are not inspiring me to be better, I need new friends. We need to build together. Teamwork makes dream work.
Okay.
Now wait, go to the last comment from Dwayne.
All right, Dwayne, you're on the hot seat right now, big dog. When a divorce happen, ain't no man looking to take house 401k and spouse support.
You'd be surprised at how many men want it. Sorry to tell you. Like, we've watched stories like Mary J. Blige and people of that story that guess what? These men wanted their spousal support. So we can't say that.
What about the average citizen.
You have some men that are that bitter that they want it and they gonna fight you for it.
Yeah, but a real man gonna
That's
be like
that's like men who don't even. I hate to say it, some men don't even want the kids full time, but they gonna fight you for full custody just to be bitter and petty. And that goes both ways. Now go to Kevin comment because Kevin
He says always a celebrity example.
Who up?
What does a wife bring to a man's life that he can't pay for someone else to do?
Okay, and vice versa. What can a man bring into your life that you can't pay another man to do? It's the same exact thing. There's nothing that a man can do for a woman can't do for a man, and vice versa, that they can't get from someone else.
Let me piggyback off of something Dwayne said, and this is something that I'm a firm believer of. That bringing something to the table. I will keep saying this over and over. I am tired of this. Well, this man gotta do this, he gotta do that. Y'all both live in the house. Y'all both stay underneath the same roof. Y'all both contributing to the household. Whatever, and what I mean by the 50-50, I think women kind of get that misconstrued with that 50-50. It's not to say that you do have the bills. Whatever you're lacking, I'm going to cover. Whatever you're lacking, or what I might be, well, say TayTalks. That's my, hey.
That's moms.
That's moms. Hey, salute. But what I'm saying is, whatever I lack, my woman, I know she'll cover me, and vice versa. Somebody said something very interesting. Stop looking at stuff 50-50. It's 100. I'm giving 100% to everything. Does that necessarily say, like I say, every household is different. You know what I'm saying? A man might be like, look, I'm gonna take the majority of I'm gonna do the mortgage, I'm gonna do whatever, the big bills. Take care of the little water bill, electric bill, even though light bill might be high, but pay that little water bill or whatever. And groceries, I'm just saying, like, we got to stop with
What's wrong? Tell you something as Ryder saying?
I mean, no, not him.
Oh, which woman point something out in the chat?
Y'all know Kevin killing me tonight. Kevin is killing me.
Hey,
he said, Tate, it's not the same.
No, go down.
A man can't change a broke woman's life. Most women don't blink at a broke dude. Stop the cap.
Woo.
Hey, Kev, we gotta hash this out, dog. Why you think that?
I disagree. But the thing is, and I hate to say, it's the kind of woman that you're going after. It's the type of woman that you're going after. That you have that mind frame and that outlook from it. Like, you give me hurt bae vibes at this point. Like, it's literally giving me the vibe of someone who's been hurt and messed over in a financial situation, or I don't know. But every single woman is not like that. That's like every woman could be bitter for every single thing that a man before her did. And like we said before in the last conversation, sometimes you have to help and heal a person through. And like, I don't know who needs to heal you or how they need to go, but I'm just here to tell you, like, there's no way they can say that. I mean, I just feel like everybody brings a different value to someone's life.
Tay, you just heard what you just said before you even read the comment, because it seemed like you're about to clap back at him. What you said? You said somebody needs to take time to try to heal somebody. I hate to say it, in today's society, that is not happening at all.
But once again,
people don't want.
That's the kind of people that you deal with.
Right.
That's the kind of people that you deal with.
Right. But at the same time, though, it's just like you just told me about, I think you said I was 1 in a million on something. I forgot what it was. You probably 1 in a million with something else with this topic, because it's like you said, yes, it's the type of people that you meet, but most people just do not.
Run a second to last comment.
Don't want to deal with no broken people. Most of you niggas be broke, and a woman will love you until she can't love you anymore.
And that's a fact.
No, it's not a fact. No, that's not a fact.
That's
what
a
you
fact.
mean by broke? Define broke.
We gotta define broke.
Yes.
Broke? Let me say this.
No.
What is broke?
No, we not. No.
Let me say this.
Hold up. No. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah. Fan
She got a fan.
Get the American tea. Get that cup back up. Man, hold up.
No.
Your definition
Let
of
me say
broke.
this.
Go ahead, T.
What's a broke person? So you mean to tell me you're gonna be cool? You're gonna love a man that's broke, that barely got $1 to his name, and he can't take you out And I ain't saying to no fact, but he can't do things like you want. Like, you gonna deal with a broke man? How long
But
is that?
sometimes
I would
they
say this.
go ahead.
I would say this. And like we said, broke is not necessarily broke. But I
Yeah.
dated someone who didn't have a job, and I loved them the same as before they had a job.
Okay, you and your friend, what's her name? I wanna say her name. Terry, is that her name?
T.
what's her name, Zach?
Talking about T.
T, yeah, I forgot what's her name.
T
can't-
Dunn.
T Dunn, that's her name.
Yeah.
Y'all some rare woman.
T.
That's my cousin.
Because I don't know too many women that's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna love him and stay with him. It's the
Yeah.
notebook. It's the notebook, love in the air type of atmosphere. No.
But once
Not
again,
this
it's the kind of people that you go after. Like, I hate to say it, most men, you go to social media and you looking for the one who she got 24,000 likes, or she got 6,000 plus likes, and she this and she that and she this and she that. So automatically, her mind is already made up of what she's looking for. But that's not to say every single woman is set the same way to be like, oh, well, this is his financial situation, so I'm not going to deal with him because of that. Like, I can say I've never dealt with any of my friends who have said they wasn't going to deal with someone because of a financial standpoint.
Go
The
ahead.
reason why, and I hate to say
okay.
it, is because a lot of my friends or my female friends are in great financial situations.
Mhm.
And a lot of my friends that are in great financial situations actually deal with males who aren't in the best financial situation as they are. So that's not to, like, we ball into this stereotype and put women into this ball, but then we don't give women the actual chance to say what it is that they want or what they're looking for or what they like. How many broke dudes have you been with? I can count a great bit of people who I dealt with and their financial situation was trash as I don't know what.
Mhm.
And that goes into the line of saying, no matter what a person's financial situation is, it goes about how they treat you and how your vibe is with that person. And just like in those situations, just like we talk about the men with money that cheat, they cheated. Niggas with no money that was broke cheated too. So we can't say that.
I'm just.
And then also that falls into the line is with women who deal with shit. Why would I want to deal with more for less when I can deal with more for less?
So I just want to ask you a question. Where do we find these women that you talk about? Because
what do you mean?
I don't know.
Us women, we are out here. We're
I'm
out here.
dead. I'm dead.
But the thing is,
dead.
we're overlooked from different things. We ain't got the biggest butt. We ain't
Look,
got all of this. We
I know.
ain't got the. We don't
Look.
have all of that.
Look,
We're regular, regular.
I'm not saying.
And most of us at home, because I don't be going out like that. So
I'm
that's
just
probably
saying.
why.
I'm just saying. Like, and I want Zig to chime in. And I'm not. I'm learning. I like to learn this stuff. I'm learning from y'all, and I'm understanding it. Trust me,
Right.
I am comprehending this stuff. I'm not
Can
disregarding
we
it.
get Kevin on next week?
Where?
I want to see Kevin.
Well, Kevin, you want to talk to Kevin?
Can we get Kevin on next week?
Who is Kevin?
I'm
Who is?
gonna talk
I
to
mean, he can come
I
on.
don't, it don't even matter, and I don't even care. We need Kevin next week.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Oh man, I think that. I mean, if Kevin wants to come on, he has an invite. We don't.
Kevin, are you interested in coming on next week? Because I would love to see you and chat face to face. I would love it.
We got to hash this out.
Oh yes. Yeah,
Hey, what's up, Kimmy?
what's up, Kimmy?
Kimmy
Well, what I'm
always doing
saying,
awesome
Jay,
stuff.
I'm dead. You think it's a joke? Where?
Y'all think I'm
I'm telling
joking?
you, I'm serious.
She laughing because she just like, you're not getting it. This that like like the
I get it.
the
Trust me,
disbelief laugh.
I'm getting it, bro. But where are these women that you were talking about? Because I just don't understand. Like, I really don't.
These women are out here, but like I said, I feel like they're overlooked because of, I don't know, different things. Kevin, we gonna see you next week. Tune
So
in.
Kevin, look what
Okay.
you can do, homie. I appreciate you coming through. You are more than welcome and invited by me and Zig to come on to the show next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Like I said, hit us up in our. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, all three of us, if you need to, and we'll give you more information. But you're more than welcome to come on the show. Tay wants you on, so we like this type of stuff. This is what we want. So if you want to hash it out, y'all can have a segment next week on the show. Y'all can hash it out. and y'all can talk about this topic here. We'll revisit it again if you're down for it. And any one of my friends too, you know, y'all know anybody, y'all more than welcome. But it just, man, wow.
Oh yeah, this deep.
A lot of women, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, men get looked over too at the same time. Men get looked over too, you know, because he might not look as appealing to you, but that be the main one that'll probably treat you the best. But no, y'all like the flashy, the abs, the muscle,
That's what they like. That's what they like.
That's what they like.
That's one of their check boxes. And then he also has to.
Hey, take me. Go ahead. Look at Tay. She looking around like, hold up, what?
No, I'm fine. I'm telling y'all, this. Oh, y'all didn't.
Yeah, this is what we do here. This is what we do.
Y'all see that?
And you see
because
why?
I really feel like the same way the men put women in a certain category. This is the first time that I've ever had the opportunity to really speak in front of people to explain that there are a lot of women out here that really don't care about a man's financial situation. It's a lot of them out there.
What's the percentage? Give me a percentage.
Damn, son, I don't know. 50% of my friends. I'm just playing. But no, like all of my friends, I'm here to say, not one of my friends can I tell you and sit up here and say is I feel like
I mess with T. She's a regular. Like, come on, she could come on the show too. You hear me? Like she cool with me. But what I'm saying is, though, I'm just saying, like, it just, we gotta stop. I think a lot of people based up exactly.
I agree with this part. Yes. I agree with this part.
And don't even give him a chance because of his. All right, I'm gonna just say this, Tay.
I agree with that.
I'm gonna say this. Not all women, but a lot of women, it's all about appearance. Like they friend zone you because you're not what they're used to. And you might just be like, I'm laid back. I don't like to go out every weekend or every other night. That's just not me. I like to be in the comfort of my home, chilling. Now, do I like going out? Yes, I do. And I don't mind going out. But I only go out pretty much when I like.
If you have a reason to go out.
A reason to go out. You know, I'm gonna say that. Now, if I'm in a relationship, to me, at least 2 times out the week, or at least once or 2 times out the week, me and my lady gotta have a date night. You know.
All right.
I'm saying,
setting them ludicrous expectations.
I'm not afraid.
All right, two.
1 to 2. Right. I say 1 to 2
a week.
All right. Listen,
when you start working on projects when you start working on projects at the plant and you coming home 8, 9 o'clock at night. Well, you said 2 nights a week.
Yeah, but that one is.
Babe, I work 13 hours a day. I'm sorry. You said tonight was date night. You said, I'm telling you, you said.
Hey, but a date night can mean something in the house where I cook or I do something.
I never had a date night in the house. That's different.
Man, you don't meet too many.
We at least about to take a wife to the car to the lake.
Don't do see,
L. Man, look, he's trolling. Don't get me started with him, because I just like y'all.
That boy got all his burner.
About these lies about the Gucci bag.
Okay,
but
so I have something that I want to point out.
Oh, go ahead.
From Peter.
From DJ Peter.
Yeah.
Them single ladies love them married men.
Yes, they do.
Let me tell you what it is. A woman loves what she sees another woman has that's good to her. In all honesty, there's nothing more attractive than seeing a man do for another woman, especially everything that you want done for you, or handling her the way you want to be handled. And that's when you get people who have this temptation and all of these things thrown their way, because you do have some women that, guess what, they don't care. You married, but I want you. Just like a man. You got a man, well, I could just be your friend. Like, it's the same situation. But for women are attracted to what they see is good, regardless if they see is good for them or regardless if they feel like it's some good for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So that is true. I'm not denying that part. That's why I say I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm not gonna lie about anything.
So what is the typical? So what you say they got women out here that don't care about a man's financial situation, some whatever.
You still on that one, huh? You ain't taking that.
Damn right, because I just
You said we ain't had shit out yet, I guess.
I don't know, because that's just a shot. Like, you don't meet too many women like that. That's going, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying carry a man, but they just got a time frame behind it. Like they'll be like, oh, all right, yeah, you did this and all, but yeah, it's time for you to get out of here. And you did everything. You ain't doing nothing wrong. It's just like, oh, well, if I'm gonna do this, I need somebody else that's gonna do it for me. Whatever. But what is your typical idea of a man? Like, what do you prefer? Like appearance? Because, like I say, a lot of women based off of appearances. What do a man has to do to make sure, like, all right, they gonna like get the attention to take?
This just her preference though.
Yeah. What's the ideal man? Tell me.
Like as far as like looks or like a total package personality, like what?
Whatever you have a preference for. What is your preference?
I'm short. I'm 4'10" and a half. So I do like taller men. I like extremely taller men. I like someone with a fun personality, meaning we can laugh, we can joke, we can clown, we can cut each other out, and nobody feels the way about it. I like to be able to talk and pretty much be 100% myself. Like, I'm not focused on how much he make, what he drive, like, none of that matters. Because, I mean, you can get with a person and then next week they lose everything.
See, that's the thing. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, literally. Like, people don't look at stuff like that. It's all about what you bring to the table, materialistic wise. They're not looking at what can this person bring into my life to make it more peaceful, whatever like that. It's all about what can this person. I see this person behind this and that. I think social media plays a part because sometimes we post certain things and stuff like that or whatever like that to gain attention. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I haven't done it before.
You're fishing for compliments?
Yes, I ain't gonna lie. I've done that before.
Or for women, you fish for attention. Like when you're going through something with a man, you're gonna post a couple things, a couple of jabs, and you be like, "Oh, she must be single again." We do it.
We do it too. I do it.
Yeah.
I do it all the time. I ain't afraid to say it.
You should be honest.
All right, so Myra posted. I don't think women are like that. Just like there are good guys who get overlooked, there's an equal amount of women who are good who also get overlooked. I don't know what the age group of everyone here, but I feel people aren't just dating to be social now. You're dating and serious to be looking for a life partner. Many women and men have educations and some kind of career goals. They're just not here for the BS.
Right, and I agree with that.
So I would say this. A person don't have to be for the BS if they just don't look deep into your financial situation. Like, I just feel like with that, it's circled around, I have so much to lose. So you coming into my life, you either have to equal up or be to a certain point, or I can't deal with you. Which to me, that's unfair because once again, you can miss your blessing and you can miss your person because you're focused on what they have instead of saying to yourself, okay, well, if they're not where I want them to be or where they should be, let me help them and lead them and guide them to the right direction of what could be best for them. Everybody wasn't educated on 401ks growing up. Everybody wasn't educated on your credit growing up. So it's a lot of things once you get to a certain point, and guess what? There's a lot of parents who didn't know about it. So once you get to a certain age and you start dealing with people who talk about it, then you start to be like, okay, well, how do I do this or how do I do that? And you're looking for the resources to do it. But just because I'm not there now doesn't mean I won't get there eventually. Right. But also, just like anything dealing with somebody, you're going to take a risk.
Right.
They could be a six-figure nigga. You're still taking a risk on anything surrounding around you.
You could lose all that.
Exactly. Within a snap of the finger.
Right. I think at the end of the day, before we cut out and I just feel
like we got 5 minutes left on the clock, bro.
Hash this out. I just feel like we gotta stop looking at the appearance and try to understand the inner.
I don't think we hashed it out though, but we gonna revisit this.
We can always if you want to, you if you want to come back, well, of course you are coming back next
I'm
week.
gonna see Kevin next week.
All right, Kevin. I'm just
Kevin, find me on Facebook. Matter of fact, Instagram, Twitter, TayTalks Podcast, PODCASS. DM me. We got you. Next week is on. Next
Hey,
week.
all right, Kevin. So you got the invite from Tay and me and Ziggy. 7:00 next Tuesday. We definitely will return it. You know, get back to this topic, and I think next week gonna be something else. Always meet people where they are. Don't expect them to change, but if they really want you, they will make life-changing adjustments for you.
They want to be there. They want to be. Yeah, people. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zach. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, you good. Go ahead, bro.
No, all I was about to say was.
Hi.
All I was about to say was, people have to be willing.
Mm-hmm.
Have to be willing to
No,
make.
you gotta come this way.
They have to be willing to put in the effort
Look,
to change. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people will talk a good game, but if they don't want to change, they're not going to change, bro. You can want them to change no matter what, but at the end of the day, you have to make that effort, bro. That's all I want to say. And she's right. They have to make the adjustment.
Hey, little man.
What we
Say
got?
hi.
Right.
Yeah.
He said, "Did you hash it out, mama?"
Yeah, you hashed it out. He
I
said,
don't
yeah.
know.
You don't know? All right.
Well, on that note, guys, once again, Tay, definitely appreciate you coming on to the show as always.
We got a lot of unfinished.
Anytime, yeah, we got some unfinished business. We didn't fully hash it out, but we started kind of.
We getting there.
We getting
Yeah,
there.
we getting there.
But it's all good though. What's up, MJ?
We're cool.
Boy,
MJ. There we go.
Tay, do you have any last comments before you head out?
I'm gonna just say, Zig, you good for next? We good for next Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm good for next Tuesday.
Okay. Before we do,
we good, bro.
I want everybody to give Zig a thumbs up for the production that he does behind the scenes. The man, you know, he's the one that comes up with these production ideas and stuff like that. So I want y'all to give a thumbs up, 100, just to get my man Zig.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
Without him, like I said, this is a hand in hand. This is a group thing right here. So without him, I don't know if this podcast will be possible. I'm not gonna lie to you. And once again,
I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I know I'm trying to do better with the promotion stuff, but I'm working on like 5 other shows, including this one. So
be good, bro.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make it work. But a lot of people love what we're doing here. You know, a lot of people like Tay coming on. A lot of people love what you've been doing, Esrada. People been asking me if you stream. I said,
it seems like I gotta come up with my own podcast soon.
Yeah, so people.
I told him.
I'm just saying, but Zig is the one. But Zig is the one that inspired me to do this podcast, because he came at me and he seen what I had and he was like, "Bro, you need to do a podcast." And I just followed this man. He inspired me. So without him, I wouldn't been doing it. So that's why I say it. And like I said, Tay, I appreciate you taking the time out your busy schedule to come kick it with us. I guess next Tuesday we got you back on.
I'm glad because Ezra, I was scared. I was like, I don't know if Tay enjoyed herself, but I'm glad she came back and she really digging what we're doing here. Because I always get nervous if people really digging what we're doing.
And y'all have so many people asking me. I got Dwayne asking me next week too. Like
Dwayne, got S. Dot.
Dwayne, we got. Oh man.
Yeah. You have next week gonna be fire.
Oh, but guess what, Tay? Even though we're gonna rehash these, we'll rehash them out. Oh, y'all better brace in. Hold up, Zay, I'm telling you now.
Go ahead, what you got?
I'll give you a.
You write the show, so you the man behind the.
I give you one.
All right, what you got?
I'm not giving it to you now. The audience got to be in anticipation.
Oh, all right, bro. I was about to say, like, what you got?
Look, but I'm gonna tell you this though. Next Tuesday, I recommend everybody to get their cognac, their whiskey, wine, because I got some people that won't come at me with the topic I got for next week.
All right, we're gonna see.
I'm just saying.
All right, before we go, y'all, make sure y'all follow TayTalks excuse me. Make sure y'all follow TayTalks at TayTalks Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Aside from what she's doing in the podcasting industry, she's just an awesome human being, first and foremost. So just follow her on that platform for the good vibes and everything that she's going to be posting on that platform. And she has some updates that she's going to be providing on her platforms, like she's official LLC. Welcome to the club. Ain't nothing like having your own. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
There's nothing like having your own. Nobody can't take that away from you. Keep doing your thing. It's gonna be some hard days, but just keep at it. And like I said, if you need anything, let me know. And I guess once again, while we have you, is there anything you want to say before we let you go? I know you got a lot going on out there.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
She ready for next week. She ready to yeah, she ready to hit the fast forward.
I'm ready.
All right, Tay, we appreciate you.
All right.
Man.
All right, bro.
So,
hey, Tay, it's always lit when Tay come on, dog.
Man, bro. So once again, thank you to Tay. Like I said, follow her at TayTalks. She does have a podcast that's coming out very soon. TayTalk. But who drinking like that on Twitter? Hey, bro, the way this episode went, I mean, bro, it's about to get litty. Like, I don't care. Get your tequila.
He said who's drinking like that on a Tuesday, dog.
Hey, get your wine, whatever. But
I'm gonna have your bet, cuz. Hey, shout out to T as well.
Shout out to T, man. You're more than welcome. If you want to come on the show, anybody, all our supporters, all our viewers, everybody that tuned in tonight, y'all are more than welcome. Y'all invited to come on the show anytime.
Good job with the show, S. Ryder. Man, shout out to Kimmy as well.
Shout out to Kimmy. Facts.
Shout out to Kimmy.
Shout out
as
to
well.
Dwayne,
Shout out to Dwayne, 8-Bit.
Evan, J Smooth, Tay Mom, 8-Bit Mom.
Shit, 8-Bit was part of the conversation last week. We had to pull one of his videos.
But everybody that liked, commented.
Hey, this was dope, y'all. Yeah, see, Kev, no, we all just having a discussion.
Right, Kev, follow LLC Club, correct?
Yeah, LLC Club, stand up.
Hey, go support my bro, not only his music, but Wall Connect. Wall Connect, he does all of that, man. Hangs up. I'm bro.
That's what's up. Hey, I'm about to have I'm gonna have S.com hang up something.
Yes.
As y'all see, man, I got this small ass TV right here.
Right.
Like, hey, look, S. I need you to hook me up, bro. I'm about to give me like a 60-inch thing. You know what I'm saying?
But, shout out to him, Dwayne. He's doing great things with his music, but he does also have his business, Wall Connect. Y'all follow him on Instagram.
Hey, Bill said anyone who comes on the podcast outside of them three is cheating.
But I mean, it seemed like Taylor, like she's about to be a regular. Zay, I don't know.
Hey, hey, if she wants to do that, I'm more than welcome to have her on. But we'll talk to her about it. But what is going on with you outside of Let's Hash Our Podcast, bro? You've been busy, bro. You've been doing a lot. Like, what's been going on? Let's talk about what's going on with you before we close the show.
Yeah, I mean, so pretty much Zig knows, and I guess I'll tell everybody else. I've been really intrigued with this podcast, and like I said, Zig has been inspiring me to be better. So it's in the works. I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it. I am going to do it. But I just got to get everything right. I feel like I want to do some type, battle rap type of podcast.
Get back to his writing roots.
Yeah, sports, and just in general, just have a podcast.
Bro, there's a space for that. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna make sure you're doing it. I'm gonna make sure you have the right tools, though.
Right, because battle rap.
There's a space for that.
Right, I love battle rap. Everybody knows I love battle rap, and battle rap is really a big thing right now. If you really follow the sport, it's a real big thing. Even the industry rappers are starting to convert to battle rap, and it's a lot of new energy with it, man. So I've been thinking about doing something like that, even with sports. John O. Barnes, y'all follow him on YouTube at John O. Barnes on YouTube. But just the sports in general. I like talking about sports. I love chopping it up about stuff like that. So I might want to do something like that too. Yes, Dwayne, going up Tuesday, drinking that Thug Passion. Yeah, Peter, but you got to get up in the morning just like I do.
First time watching. Yeah, appreciate it, Lily. From Miss Pinky's and Bridges channels.
But other than that,
Kimmy said I may do discounted LLCs for this podcast followers.
Y'all get at it.
Y'all have to. That's why I gotta get with Kimmy, because I don't think y'all understand like how big Kimmy is,
Right.
and she be hanging out in our chat. But we gonna make sure that we're gonna make sure that y'all know. We gonna shine a light on Kimmy.
Right. But other than that, Zig,
Yeah.
other than that, I've been featured on a podcast. Her name is she go by as Lovely.
Okay.
She have a podcast called Say Lovely. I have to. I think it's her at name is NU_Turner. And that's where you can find her podcast episodes at.
Excuse me.
She doesn't have a podcast page for her podcast just yet. So you can follow her at NU_Turner if you want to just show her some love for her podcast. It's called Stay Lovely. I've been featured on that with 2 other podcasters as well. So I've been doing that. And just like I said, in general, just still learning from Zig and from other podcasters as well that I've been meeting. I've been just trying to study and just trying to better my craft. But other than that, man, just working and just trying to support my friends and grinding towards my goals and dreams. But other than that, I just been doing me.
You've been doing good, bro. You've been doing good, man. The
But
main thing is you want to do it. So that's 80% of it.
But yeah, man.
The other 20% we could fine tune and everything, but the 80% is actually having a drive and wanting to do it. So definitely keep that fire burning, and everything will fall into place. And before we go, y'all, a lot of people been talking about S. Ryder, and he writes. I know he writes the show, but I'm going with this.
I know, bro.
All right.
I'm
okay. Oh, you know I'm going. So just go along for the ride. I have a song from S. Ryder that he performed with S. Dot.
Yes.
Called White Cigars.
Yes.
The man made this. This is like 2016. Right. We still waiting for a music video for it. It is that good.
I'm just saying, bro. I have nobody.
It is that good.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been lacking.
I'm not gonna get on you, bro. This is me shining a light on your. I want people to see a different side of what you do. So I'm letting them know you do more than just podcasts. He actually raps. Like he actually do this.
Like I said, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually have a project written already. I just haven't had the time to record.
Right, bro. You get with S. Dot, he get you in the studio.
I know.
But we'll talk about that offline. So for those that want to, hang out with us for another 2-3 minutes, I'm gonna play White Cigars from S. Ryder and S. Dot, and then we'll go into the credits. This will be the last you see of myself and S. Ryder. So with that being said, we kind of hashed it out, but we'll finish hashing it out after this. So we'll continue hashing it out next week. So
all right.
With that being said, y'all vibe out to some White Cigars, and we'll catch you in the next one.
All right. See you.
White Cigars, welcome to our black movement, our black affairs, our black power, black thinking. Blood from the trees, black sacrifice. Blood from the water, pray forward, Jesus Christ. We were once slaves of the world, slaves of the mind. Now we as black people were destined to shine. Wars, bigger dreams, enlightening hopes. Realistic goals, powerful flows. Black president, black leaders, black culture. Let's paint the whole world black to show them what we stand for. Unity, strength, and our unwilling power. Salute to our black heroes underneath the flowers. Toast to black greatness, toast to black success. Toast to my black children, I wish you the best. Wish you happiness, wish you hustle. Don't forget the people who helped through the struggle. From chains to cages, we finally made it. Born into slavery, we found a way to escape it. Black people coming up, it's time to face it. World full of opportunities, don't chase it. No more bad bitches, just black queens. No more niggas, we are all black kings. All black suits at the white affair. We on the brink of greatness, time will tell.
This is the definition of a black king on a black scene. Next to me, I got my black queen and my black jeans, black tee, feeling like Spike Lee. Black chain, black ring, do the right thing. Remember, we used to ball up on the block on a black top with my high tops with my black socks. Nowadays, the inside on the Xbox. Ain't nothing changed. I'm in the game on them black ops. Yeah, that mean it's Call of Duty. Officer, I got my hands in the evidence, do your duty. Please don't shoot me, give me my rights. Now R.I.P. to Trayvon and R.I.P. Mike. Man, they got me boxed in, ready to rumble, but Martin and Malcolm and die just to see us struggle. All you need is your ring, your index and middle will come. Your pinky and thumb, put them together, freedom will come. Black
From
power.
trace of cages, we finally made it. Born into slavery, we found a way to escape it. Black people coming up, it's time to face it. World full of opportunities, go chase it. No more bad bitches, just black queens. No more niggas, we are all black kings. All black suits at the white affair. We on the brink of greatness, time will tell. Like Rosa Parks, I sat down up in history. Martin had a dream to get rid of all the misery. White faces, we spend it on bad habits. Black mentality, we see it gun, we clap it. My soul sinks in the pen express thoughts. Maya Angelou, I write poems to explain my life of art. Fuck up the white cigars, pop black bottles. Always pray to God, thank him for tomorrow. Smile through adversity, conquer controversy. Get paid like universities, don't commit perjury. Humble yourself in good and bad memories. Forgive and forget all of your enemies. Black people was considered as a piece of shit. Look at us, we young, educated, and deeply rich. Salute to Malcolm, R.I.P. Mike Brown. Your presence on earth will truly be missed.